Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're back at the movies for another review. Today we're going to be doing 1994's Street Fighter, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let me start off by saying I am a fan of this movie. I was never a fan of the video games series. I was always more of a Mortal Kombat guy. And that's probably why my perspective is different. You know, somebody who's a true fan of the video game franchise is probably going to have a much different opinion than I do. But I enjoy this movie because I'm a Van Damme guy. I don't care that Van Damme, being a man from Belgium, plays a quintessential American character in Colonel Guile. That doesn't faze me because, he's a badass, and I think Van Damme can do pretty much whatever the hell he wants. He's a lot like Sean Connery in that no matter, you could give him any nationality and it's still going to be fine. Sean Connery has played a Spaniard, he's played a Russian, he's played an Irishman, and he's done it all with his Scottish accent. And you know what? Nobody says anything about it. So leave Van Damme alone and let him play Colonel Guile. It also stars Kylie Minogue, Damian Chapa, who, check him out in Blood In, Blood Out. That's probably the greatest performance of his career, but he knocks it out of the park in Street Fighter as well. And as much as this is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and it is, it's just as much, if not more, a Raul Julia movie. This was Raul Julia's last performance of his career before he passed away at a very young age. Raul Julia is one of those awesome actors that is great in everything he does. His performances, obviously, as Gomez in the Addams Family movies, were phenomenal. He was also phenomenal in another movie called Tequila Sunrise that had Kurt Russell, Mel Gibson, and Michelle Pfeiffer. He's just a fantastic actor, and this is as much his movie as it is Van Damme's. You have the whole plot is General M. Bison, played by Raul Julia, has kidnapped a group of United Nations workers. They're not called UN workers in this, but they're basically UN workers. And Van Damme, Colonel Guile, has to do whatever it takes to find them and rescue them. And, it culminates, obviously, in a showdown between Colonel Guile and his allies and General Bison and his allies. And it just works. It's just a simple plot. Again, I don't know much about the Street Fighter series and the plots behind their games. Like I said, I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy. But people who don't appreciate this movie, I'm like, it's simple. It's a simplistic movie. They didn't try to make it over the top crazy, which I think you see sometimes in video game adaptations. And, what is there to complain about? You're going to complain about who they cast in certain roles, and it's a movie adaptation of a video game. You cannot make money making a game just for video game fans. You just can't. There's not enough of them. You have to make a movie that is appealing to a broader audience. And I think Van Damme has that capability. He has that star power that makes a movie appealing. And it's a good movie. Is it a great movie? No. But it's one of those movies, I think, that is rewatchable. You can watch it again and again and appreciate. That's what Van Damme does. He doesn't make, these amazingly iconic, movies that, are going to be talked about forever. But you can put it in and you can watch it again and again and still appreciate it. And Raul Julia, like I said, his performance is phenomenal. Steven E. D'Souza, for a man who didn't have any real directing experience, does a really good job. He was more of a writer. He wrote, a lot of action stuff that has, withstood the test of time. Movies like 48 Hours, Commando, which I think a lot of people love. They may not admit it, but it's a fun Schwarzenegger movie. The Running Man, another fun Schwarzenegger movie. Die Hard 1 and 2. Judge Dredd. These are all well-known action movies. The man could write the shit out of a movie. And I think he does a very credible job for somebody who didn't have a lot of directing experience. It's one of those movies that I'll watch again and again, and I will defend it to anybody who says otherwise. It's a 7.3. It's just a fun, rewatchable action movie. That's my review. Street Fighter 1994, 7.3. Feel free to comment on this if you don't agree with me. I'm always up for a spirited discussion. That's my review. I hope to see you guys again at the movies next time. Take care.